Hi, welcome back to Reading with Manny. I'm Manny and today I'm doing my Roll of Reads TBR. I'm very excited about this. Also, I have books behind me. I am so happy I finally got to do this. Shout out to my dad for putting up all of these shelves because it was a lot of hard work. And also shout out to my mom for all the logistics and the thinking of things. They've both been great. I love my parents. Anyway, today I am finally settling down to tell you about what I'm going to be reading for Roll of Reads. If you don't know, the Roll of Reads readathon was created by Mel from a book fiend named Mel. I think this is like the third year she's hosted this. It's based on her TBR game, which in turn is based on Dungeons and Dragons. I have never played Dungeons and Dragons, but it's kind of like those things that you know just from being on the internet. But anyway, this is my third time participating. The first time was very successful. I read like 8 books, I think, for it. Last year, I read 1. I was in a massive slump last year in March. So hopefully this year we'll be back on top of things. February hasn't gone on that well. If you haven't seen my TBR video for February, I played a bunch of different games because I couldn't find my own. I have now since found it, thankfully, because I finally was able to open all the boxes I showed you last time. But yeah, I played Kim's game from Expedition Through Pages. I still haven't actually finished a book for it, but I have like 4 days and the weekend, so I think I can do it. There's 3 books I had to read for it. I started one of them. I'm halfway through. Yeah, there was also the activity to do for her game, and I did do that. We were supposed to recommend a book based on Wordle, and I did. I have a whole video about it, which I'll also link up above somewhere. I have not touched any of the other books that I said I was going to. In fact, the only book I have finished in February is the one I recommend in that video, Society of the Snow. That's it. But I will finish at least 2 more books, I think. God, it's been a rough month. Oh, in that video I also played, well, a version of Mel's game, like a mini version of Roll of Reads, and I also played Scrabble, which is what Jackie from Jackie Reads and Writes does for it. And yeah, those were all great prompts, but I haven't fulfilled any of them. It's fine. It's fine. At least I managed to do this. Enough chit-chatting. This year, Mel has a bunch of other great co-hosts for her readathon, so I will link their channels down below so you can go check them out. In her game, you have some prompt cards, which I have here, and you set them up on a board, and then you roll a d20 to see which prompt you get, basically. And if you roll the same number 3 times, then you get a punishment. If you roll a 1, you also get a punishment, and if you get a 20, you get a reward. And I think that's basically it. I think that's basically all you need to know to play. You can still join. I think I will be able to actually post this before March starts. The other thing that's happening in March is our Daevabad Trilogy read-along is starting in March. Did I say that already? Never mind. Kim from Expedition Through Pages, again, is hosting a read-along of the Daevabad Trilogy. We're starting with the City of Brass in March with Mel also again, and Emily from Emily Beth Hall. I'm very excited, and I had to get that on the TBR, so you'll see as we go along if I actually did that. The first thing we have to do to play is to roll a d8 to figure out how many times I have to roll, like how many rolls I have to do. So I'll put the clip somewhere here. I don't own a d20 physical because I don't play Dungeons and Dragons or any other game that requires that, but I am looking to acquire some fancy dice. So yeah, it was just Google for me, so I'll put the clip here. And yeah, as you can see, got 7, which is a lot for my current average for each month. We'll see what happens. All right, let's set up the board. Oh, the paper is so thin that I can kind of read what they say. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to anyway. I'll get the numbers I'll get, but still. Let's see. And then over on the side, I've got the punishments and rewards if my cat doesn't throw them to the floor. Okay, she's just gonna sit there. Great. All right, let's go with rule number 1. 13, lucky number 13. Can I get it? Oh my god. 13. Book club or read along? Yes. This is great. This is great. Can you believe my luck? Like, I actually got book club or read along, like, on the first try. Like, how does that even happen? Anyway, I'm obviously going to put The City of Brass by S. Chakraborty here. Yeah, you should go check out our announcement videos. I'll link my own up here, but you should also check out the other co-hosts. A lot of people have already joined the Discord, which is great. And we plan to have a live show at the beginning of April to discuss it. And yeah, we're very excited. The City of Brass follows this girl who lives in Cairo, and she finds a djinn, and yeah, she goes to the lost city, the City of Brass, which is called Daevabad, I think. I think that's the gist of it. Since I made the announcement video, I have like forgotten all the details that I read on Goodreads, so good for me. I think there's magic. I don't know. It's fantasy. I'm excited, especially to be reading it along with a lot of great people. So yeah, roll number 2. Okay, let's replace that. Roll number 2. 7. 1. Okay. Goodreads Choice Award winner. All right. I can do that, I guess. Okay, roll number 2, I got Goodreads Choice Award winner. And let me tell you, I went through all, and I mean all, the Goodreads Choice Awards winners, like through all the years. And there was one that I had on my TBR, like literally one, and that is Wayward by, I have forgotten the author's name. It'll be up here. I cannot be bothered to go look it up right now. Emilia Hart, I want to say. I have it on my TBR. I'm not entirely sure that I want to read it, but it's going on the TBR, I guess, because it's the only thing that would actually fit. Because, yeah, I wasn't really interested in all the others. I had already read a lot of the winners. That was the thing, too, like through the years. So, yeah, I don't know. That's what it is. So, Wayward by Emilia Hart. I think I'm saying that right. I think this is like a multi-generational story. It follows 3 women in different periods of time, and they are all like, they all have some connection to magic or being witches or something like that. I think it's a pretty feminist story from what I can tell, and I was excited to read it, and then I heard some mixed reviews, I guess, and then I just kind of lost interest in it, but maybe it will surprise me. I don't know. We'll see. And then we move on to number 3. Okay, let's replace. Roll number 3. 5. Set somewhere you've never been. Okay, so that's quite easy, I think. Okay, and that is Set Somewhere You've Never Been. There's one book coming out in March by my absolute all-time favorite author, and that is Natasha Pulley. Her new book is called The Mars House. Listen, this is science fiction, which is one of my favorite genres, by one of my all-time favorite authors, although she usually does fantasy, so this will be like her debut into actual sci-fi. I cannot wait. I will be reading this as soon as it comes out. I think it's March 19th. It's sci-fi. There's a Mars colony and it involves politics. Someone comes from Earth. I think I cannot even remember the details. I know it's going to be queer, and I know I'm going to love it. And that's basically it. That's all I can really say about it, because I don't want to know anymore. I see Natasha Pulley, I buy. Moving on to roll number 4. Roll number 4. Oh wait, we need to do this first. Let's roll 10. Randomized genre pick. Oh, this is going to be interesting. All right, for this one, I'm going to do it right now because I haven't done it. I have to randomize a genre pick. So I have a wheel that I have already set up, and I'm going to see what I get. I only put the genres that I usually read on there because, yeah, I edited the wheel from what it originally was because, yeah, there are some things that I know I'm not going to choose a romance. Like, I'm not. Anyway, let me screen record. Okay, I think I got it. Let's record, and now let's spin. fantasy. Yay! I love fantasy, as I already said. I don't know what I want to choose for this. I could probably choose one of the books that I didn't get to read in February, of which there are many. Hold on, let me see. All right, you know what? I didn't get to it in February. I don't think I will. So I'm putting What Feasts at Night by Taking Fisher because I know it's going to be mostly horror, but there's also fantasy in this. I'm going with it. It's also short, so it's gonna be great. I should probably save this for Wonderthon because I know I'm going to need short books for that. Wonderthon is a readathon I'm hoping will happen again in June this year. It's hosted by Lizzie from Lizzie's Literary Life. I'm tagging a whole bunch of people in this video. What Feasts at Night is the sequel to What Moves the Dead, which originally was Fall of the House of Usher retelling. Words are difficult today. I loved the first one. Can't wait to read the second one. I have no idea what it's about. Like, all I know it's that it involves the same character, Alex Easton, who I just loved. Let's move on to roll number 5, which was interesting. Roll number 5. 9. Blind pick. Oh boy. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So I've never done this before, a blind pick. I'm going to insert the footage that I just did this. It was very strange, but I chose 3 books which were on previous TBRs. 2 of them were like in last month's TBR. Hold on, let me get them. Last month I had Anansi Boys by Neil Gaiman. I also had To Kill a Mockingbird. This is my sister's copy, which she kindly lent me, and I have not read it. And this book has been on multiple TBRs. It's A History of Wild Places. My God, A History of Wild Places by Shay Earnshaw. Like, it's been on my TBR for a year now. Will it get read? Let's see. Okay, for the blind pick, I'm gonna swivel around in my chair and then just point to a book and see what happens, because I don't have anyone to film me doing this and I have to improvise. So hopefully you'll see and I can do this. I don't know. Okay, eyes closed. Yeah, I'm doing something crazy, I know. All right. I don't know where I am. This is insane. Where am I? Oh, hold on. I found the desk. Okay. I'm still not sure where I am. All right. Here. Ah, Jesus. That was weird, but that was fun. So Anansi Boys. Great. So no, this will never get read apparently. It's just never gonna happen, I guess. I don't know. What I chose was Anansi Boys. This is kind of like a sequel or companion to American Gods by Neil Gaiman, and it follows the children of the god Anansi. And that's all I know, that's all I need to know. I hope it's funny. I don't know why. It says God is dead, meet the kids. That seems like it's gonna be funny, so yeah. I haven't read American Gods in ages. I should reread that, but I don't think you need to read this. So hopefully I'll get to it this time. And then for the next roll, okay, roll number, where am I? 6? 20! Ooh! Okay, I forgot what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to pick? Okay, let's first pick the prompt. That's 20 and that's, oh, pet pick! Oh, I've never done this before. Okay, that should be interesting with my cats. Okay, and then I get to choose a reward, right? I think that's it. Let's see. Replace any prompt with a mood read. Ooh, okay. I will have to do this once I finish and see what happens. But yay, okay. In all the times I've played, I don't think I've ever got like the 20. Okay, so very interesting 6 roll because I got a 20. What is that? First things first, I got pet pick, which pet pick. Can I speak? I got pet pick, which I have never done before with my cats, so it was very fun to plan and to think about what I would do for it. My cats, one of them in particular, the orange one that you'll see, she's very particular about her food. I was struggling to see what books I wanted to put. I have a lot of Kindle books, and I thought just writing the titles on some papers and on some pieces of paper, and then, you know, having my cats eat the food next to it or something. But that was not fun. I like seeing people like putting the food on the book. So I chose 3 physical books that I own and that I want to reread, and I've been meaning to reread them for a while. And those are Licking of Infinite Space by Lindsay Fay. I've talked about this book before. It's one of my favorites. Like, yeah, and it's great. It's a Hamlet retelling. Then I have The Binding by Bridget Collins. I love this book so much. I cannot even tell you what it's about. It's about books and memory, and yeah. And then I have The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Again, I literally have a tattoo for it. Can you actually see it? Like, I love this book. And yeah, I want to reread it. I read it back in 2021. So it's time. I can do this. This was also from 2021, and this one was from 2022. So it's been a while. It's time to reread one of them. Enjoy my cats. Well, one of them got to the food first, but yeah. Yay, excellent. All right, so we got The Starless Sea. I am so excited to read this again. I cannot even begin to tell you what it's about, but it's a book about books and stories and how we love stories and how stories... I can't. The premise of this book is that this boy finds a book, this man, actually I should say, this man finds a book that contains a chapter that is literally taken from his life. It's like an anecdote that happened to him, and it's very specific, so he's like, what's going on? And that leads him on a journey to find the Starless Sea and a library and an underground library. And I just... this book, yeah, I'm not gonna keep rambling about this, but yeah, I'm very excited to reread this finally. And then I got a reward, and that was replace any prompt with a mood read. I'm going to wait until you see the final prompt, and then I'll tell you what I did with this, which prompt I think I might replace with a mood read if the mood strikes me, but it's probable. We'll see. So then, finally, roll 7. And so now we need to do the final roll, because there's no way I can get triples. I could get doubles, but that's not a thing, so... No, don't, just, don't mess up my prompts. What's 13? That's the last one. Okay, it's the last one. Published in the 1980s. Oh, I got this when I played in February. Published in the 1980s, which is exactly what I got like last month when I played my mini version. And I'm going to pick the same book because I didn't read it. I will be going with The Color of Magic by Terry Pratchett. This is the first in the Discworld series, and yeah, that's all. I think it follows a wizard, or yeah, I think, I'm not sure, but I think that's it. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna aim to be reading. It's quite short too, and it's the first one, so should be fine. Okay, so what do I do with my reward? I am going to replace probably the Goodreads choice winner because it's the one I'm least excited about, I think. Like, considering all the other books I have. So, yeah. But we'll see during the month what happens. I don't think I will be reading 7 books, if history is anything to go by, but who knows? I know I'm definitely going to be reading The City of Brass, and then we'll see. If I do decide to replace something with a mood read, I will probably be going with my latest acquisition, which Kim kindly gifted me. I won her giveaway for her Where Santa game. I'll actually include some footage here of me opening this book because, yeah, I was very excited, and I was thinking I was going to vlog February. Obviously, it didn't happen, so I'll just put it here, and you can all see how lovely Kim is. It's here. She was lovely and kind enough to pick a book from my wish list. So I'm gonna open this now, and yeah, we'll see. It's already open. It was already opened by customs, I think, because they do that. So there's a whole tape now, and I did not bring my scissors here, so I need to put this away before my cats try to eat it. They do love eating tape and plastic. So let's see. I don't know what this book is. Oh, it has a nice texture. Oh, there's a little paper. Let's see. It says send a thank you note. I have already thanked Kim before I even got it. There's another paper. Why does it come with so many papers? Aw, Kim is so cute. She says, yay, congrats on winning the giveaway. Thank you for being so supportive of my little channel. See, there she is trying to eat the freaking tape. There's also a little comment about the read along that we're doing. So let's see the book. I'm so excited. I don't know. Oh my god! It's The Rain Heron by Robbie Arno. I cannot remember what this is about, but this has been on my wish list since like forever. I can't even remember who I saw talking about this, because I'm pretty sure it was like a booktube recommendation. Stop trying to eat the tape. Anyway, let's read the back. Ren lives alone on the remote frontier of a country devastated by a coup d'etat.
High and forced slow, she survives by hunting, farming, trading, and forgetting the contours of what was once her whole life. But her quiet stability is disrupted when an army unit, led by a young female soldier, comes to the mountains on government orders in search of a legendary creature called the Rain Heron, a mythical, dangerous, form-shifting bird with the ability to change the weather. Ren insists that the bird is simply a story, yet the soldier will not be deterred, forcing them to embark on a ruling quest. As Ren and the soldier hunt for the heron, their lives entwine, unravel, and ultimately erupt, forcing both women to confront their biggest fears and regrets. I honestly did not remember any of that, but it sounds so good. And oh my god, this cover, it's so pretty. It's really pretty. Look at it. Look at it. The borders are a bit shiny. Yes, I love it. Ooh, it starts with like a part 0, so that's always interesting. Since I have read the back in that clip, I have completely forgotten what this is. I think it's like post-apocalyptic, and they're looking for this bird, which is kind of mythical, I think. I don't know. I also think it's queer. That's all I remember, basically. So yeah, if mood strikes me, I will probably pick this up. So yeah, it's also quite short, which probably means I should save it for June. But yeah, I can't make my life revolve around a readathon, right? Like either this one or the one in June, right? Anyway, I think that's it. I hope I can edit all of this in a coherent way. Hopefully. Do check out everyone I just mentioned in this video, because there were a lot of people, but everyone will be linked down below, as well as the information for the Daevabad Trilogy read-along thing. And I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Let me know if you're participating in Roll of Reads, and or if you're joining us for the read-along, and subscribe to see how I go. I am hoping I will be able to vlog the whole of March. I will probably vlog the City of Brass separately, but then also do maybe weekly vlogs, or maybe just a whole monthly vlog for the whole of Roll of Reads. I keep saying that, and then I just don't, because just life kind of gets away from me, I guess. I mean, I can hope, and I can try. That's all I can do, right? Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. This is not a therapy session, and yeah, I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye, happy reading!